We go. So it's exciting. Hello. Hi, Michelle. How are you
Hi,
today?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much. Yes, yes. So thank you for doing this today. And yes, we'll have a little a short talk here and hopefully connect with a lot of people that are really ready for the changes in their life. Does that sound good?
Yeah, right.
Awesome, awesome. So thank you for coming to my Psyche Basic Workshop last year. That was so exciting that you came and learned Psyche. I'd love to have you describe what Psyche is. If you could, now that you've learned it and know it and use it, what is Psyche and how may it greatly help people now?
Yeah, so I would say the easiest way to describe it is it's a fast, high-paced way of understanding yourself more and of not necessarily fixing or correcting, but up leveling yourself. So really getting to
Mm.
know what is inside you. And I ask myself the question constantly, what do you want instead? And that question just really empowers me to be able to now step into my Psych training and transform whatever it is that I want to transform. So having the power to live the life that I really want to live in a high speed way. Everything from physical issues, things with health and that kind of thing to just mental clarity. I run a business. I'm doing most of it from home. I've got 3 kids homeschooling. I've got my husband who's working from home now. And I'm also finishing my PhD dissertation. So guess what? I need a little mental clarity. And also just a high speed way of processing stress. That has been, I think, the biggest help for me, whether I'm by myself and trying to work on something, especially technology, or if I'm trying to figure out something new, or if I'm with new people and I might just be getting a little anxious, I can calm myself down now. And then also just it's a way to open the door to understanding who you are as a person, not just your body, not just your mind, but also your spirit. And I'm getting to know myself way better than I've ever known before. And it's such a blessing and a gift. I can't thank myself enough for going to that very first basic training a couple of years ago.
Awesome. Thank you. Wonderful. Would you love to share some things that has helped you since you have used Psyche, like the changes that has happened in your life, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, spiritual?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So the physical part is the really, really cool part. So when I went to Psych I was pushing almost 300 pounds. I was taking over 100 units of insulin a day through an insulin pump. I was on anxiety and stress medication, heartburn, you name it. I just had a lot of illnesses and injuries and I was falling apart, it seemed like. And within about a year or so after attending basic, a friend of mine, I hadn't seen her all year, and she said, Michelle, you're a totally different person. And that's when I started to look at what my life has been. And I realized I've lost more than 100 pounds. I'm no longer taking insulin anymore. I don't even remember the last time I refilled any of those other medications. And I just have more energy and I enjoy life. Not that I was a pessimist or anything before. My husband says I'm an eternal optimist, but now I feel like my eternal optimism actually matches my body. And I'm not done yet because my goal is that I'm going to be the healthiest, most alive, oldest person on the earth.
I love it. Awesome.
And then just
Oh.
the like I said before, processing out the stress and all of those, I guess, darker emotions, you could say, has really helped me to connect better with people, especially my family. So during the COVID times of being home, that has been a huge blessing and gift. And it's really just opened the door for me to be able to see possibility now, not just wake up and say, oh my goodness, what is the earth going to throw me today? But really say, how can I partner with the earth to make it better for myself, for my family, for my community, and for other people?
Oh, what a new, beautiful perception change, huh? Isn't
Yes.
that just
Yeah.
wonderful? Oh, I love it. Awesome. So, were there any doubts or concerns that you had before you learned Psyche, or questioning, whether you should take it or not before you actually decided to actually come and take it? Did you have
Yeah.
any of that? And would you like to share?
I don't know about doubts or concerns. I'm typically a person that once I make my mind up, I'm like ready to go. There's no thinking about it. I've been a student of Bruce Lipton for years. Biology of Belief, especially Heaven on Earth, that those are huge resources for me. So when I learned about this thing called PSYCH K and that I could do it somewhat close to home, I was like, well, let's go see. I didn't realize that it was going to be a way that I could help other people. I was searching for something for myself. Like I just needed the magic potion that was missing that was going to help me. And I remember going to the basic training, and we were at the last day, and they're like, oh yeah, now you're certified, you can go and help people. And I was like, wait, what? That's a thing? Because I'm a speaker and a trainer and a coach, I was like, oh, now I get to help other people do it too. And so that was just a beautiful thing as well. But no, I haven't had any reservations. I'm kind of a make your mind, jump in the water, see what happens kind of person.
Right. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. And we say that the instructors are certified, but you're right. Once someone comes to the workshop, they completed the workshop, so they are a PSYCH K facilitator. So yes, and you can charge services. You can give this as a gift to friends and family, whoever you feel called to help a lot, especially now. So beautiful. Oh, I love it. So what are still some things that you are working on with yourself? Is there anything that you're still continuing to help yourself with?
Oh yeah. Yeah. And I think that's the thing that I've learned, especially the last 6 months or so, is that this is going to be a forever thing. This is not just something that you do, a few years of work on, and now you're all like ready to go. Oh no, there's no finish line in this life. So you can continue every single day. Currently right now, what I'm really working on, there's still a couple physical issues I'm working on, especially related to hormonal stuff. So I'm doing some balances, trying to understand myself there, really coming at it from a curious standpoint. Before I would maybe, get after myself. Hey, I can't do this, write this paper because I've got a headache. And then I get after myself because I've got these hormones that are just causing me issues. And now I'm like, well, wait a minute, let's just notice. Let's just acknowledge and see what's happening. And it's a much more gentle way of living. I'm also working on a lot of self-compassion and self-forgiveness. And PSYCH K has been tremendous for that. And then my kids are still a little bit young. They're 11, 14, and 16. And so we're using PSYCH K for them, especially as they were having issues with online schooling. It was really difficult for some of their brains to shift a little bit. So we've been helping them try to get through that as well. So yeah, it's a never ending, continuous, ongoing flourishing of life. And I love how I've changed the perception that there's nothing wrong with me. I'm not broken. I'm not fixing. I'm not correcting anything. I'm just up leveling to the next level of perfection.
Oh, it's so beautiful. I love it. Yay. So one last question is just, is there anything else that you would like to offer to help anyone listening today that's considering learning PSYCH K or having a private session? Because you can either come learn this yourself and use it for yourself, or you can also have a private session with someone. I know you do offer private sessions too, and so do I, and many of us, thank goodness. But yeah, if it was like one really important thing you could offer someone that would really help them, so that they could know that this is really right for them or not, what would you say to them?
I think I would say really listen to your heart. We all have the greatest version of ourself, whatever you want to call that, that's speaking to us. And most people understand the idea of setting a goal, coming up with a dream, thinking, oh, if I had all the money in the world, what could I do? So take that vision, that image, and know, first of all, that PSYCH K can help you get there. But here's the beautiful thing, is that once you get there, which will probably be somewhat quick, now you have everything in the world open to you. So PSYCH K really is this vehicle that helps you, introduces you to your new self that you never ever would even allow yourself to dream. So think about those problems that are the hardest problems that you can think of to solve. Right off the bat, relationship issues, right? Physical issues, there's all kinds of things, right? Take a chance on you and take a chance on this process. what's it going to hurt to go through it and find out what it is and get a little bit of relief. If you go through it and you do it and you're like, oh, maybe this isn't for me. Well, guess what? If you at least go to basic, you're going to get 4 days of some really, really, really good stuff. And if you don't do anything else with it, you can look back on that fondly and say, oh, that was awesome. But at the most, what would happen if you go to that basic training and you open the door to something bigger and better that you could never, ever dream of in your wildest dreams?
Oh, beautiful. Love it. Yes. Take a chance on you, right?
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Yeah, because it really is that bit of courage and willingness. And then that's the ones that come when they have that courage and willingness and they're ready to say, enough, you know what, I need to change some things here. And this is the gateway and the way. So, I so appreciate you sharing from yourself and from your heart, Michelle. And I love seeing, since I've met you from the first time you came to PSYCH K to where you are now too. I mean, you're absolutely magnificent and blossoming beyond measure. And I know, right, each and every one that does come learn this does that too at their own level that they're really ready to step into about themselves. So I love it warms my heart and and just immaculate amount of love for everyone that I get to meet who come and learn this like you, which I'm so grateful, and it enriches my life. So I'm just grateful beyond measure.
Absolutely. It's a beautiful, beautiful gift that you can give yourself to go and get trained in PSYCH K and to do that for yourself. And then to be part of the community of other people doing that as well. There's a lot of power and meaning there that has kind of surprised me, I guess. I just thought I'd be doing this on my own, and that is the farthest thing from the truth. And I'm just so grateful for the community that I get to be a part of. It's one text away from help if I need it, and then right back at you, and I just love it. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, our spiritual family comes together, doesn't it? Yeah. The light workers. Yeah, so precious. Awesome. Yay. So I'll put in the comments below on YouTube, and then however else this is surfaced, if they'd like to reach you, I can put your website on there. Would that sound good? And your email? Okay. And the same with mine will be in that too. And then obviously we do recommend people to go to PSYCH-K.com. So PSYCH-K.com. That's the main international website to look for a workshop near them or to contact an instructor because we love to travel. So if you want like me or another instructor to come out by you to teach it, we're happy to do that too and gather a group of people together. So we do meet in person, which is exciting. And I've taught throughout even that whole year that we just had, just about the first 3 months were paused, but after that we made it happen. So, and I have a sense of feeling that a lot of people are going to be waking up now, and we are here to help. And it's so precious. That's one of the most precious gifts on this planet right now, is how I feel. And to show that unconditional love and acceptance for yourself, and to really step into who you really are at a magnificent level here. So, and help this world change, right, for positive, and bring in this new beautiful heaven on earth here.
Yeah, exactly. Love it.
Good. All right. Well, you have a beautiful day. Thank you again, Michelle.
Okay? Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.